Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television in Springfield. I'm here with Ginny White-Shotsky, who is the president of the Springfield BPW Association. That's the Business and Professional Women's Association here in Springfield. And we have their award celebration that was just wrapping up for Women's Week. Have three very deserving ladies who received the awards. And what are the awards that you gave out today?
We gave out the Woman of Achievement, Woman of the Year, and Business Equity, which used to be Boss of the Year.
Okay, so this is the first year for the Equity Award.
It's the second year.
Second year, okay, very good. And we have the winners are Sister Claire McGowan, Cherry Gibson, and Springfield State Bank here in Springfield. And these individuals will then be competing. Now, they won here at our local branch, but they'll be competing at the state level as well, correct?
Yes, they'll compete among every club, every business and professional club, women's club in Kentucky is doing the same type of event this week. And all the clubs will have entries that will compete against our three winners. And in May, we submit our winners, May 2015. And in June, we will announce the winners. And we hope that either one or all three of ours will be the state winner. And our winners would then go to our state conference, which will be held in Berea the first part of June. And they would represent Springfield Business and Professional Women's Club as our winner.
Fantastic. Now, has any of the local winners ever gone on to achieve state level?
Not since I've been president the last 3 years. So
but hopefully this year we could break the cycle,
I can't
right?
speak, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And this is the 50th year for the Springfield BPW Association.
Yes, and one of our winners was a charter member, and that's Cherry Gibson. So I'm sure you discussed that in her interview. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm going to have the opportunity to speak with Robbie Pullen with Springfield State Bank, as well as with Sister Claire McGowan and with Cherry Gibson. So we are at the Springfield BPW Award Celebration. I've been talking with the president, Ginny White-Shotsky. This year, the Business Equity Award is going to Springfield State Bank, which is a locally owned bank here in Springfield. I have the president with me, Robbie Pullen. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it very much. We're very honored to receive this award from the BPW Club. We have many good female employees at the bank who have been very supportive to the bank and have been with the bank for many years. And so we're very appreciative of that. We couldn't operate without them. And the BPW does a great job here in Springfield and Washington County, and we're very honored to receive this award.
We're celebrating 50 years for the BPW here in Springfield. I know Springfield State Bank is 104 years?
104 years old. I'm not that old, but the bank's 104 years old.
Now, how long have you been president?
I've been president for 21 years now.
Okay.
Been with the bank for 33 years.
And this is actually your second award with the BPW, right? Because you got Boss of the Year about 20 years ago.
Yes, in 1994, I received the Boss of the Year award. Actually, I missed the dinner, so I got a lot of reminders this morning to be sure and come to this award ceremony. I was out at our branch bank in Willisburg putting up a sign at the future home of the Willisburg branch of Springfield State Bank. But they reminded me that I missed it 20 years ago, so I need to be there today.
Now, as we said, Springfield State Bank has been in the community for 104 years and actually has locations here in Springfield, but also in other parts of Washington County as well.
Yes, we have a branch in Willisburg and a branch in Mackville, and then we have a branch down on Bardstown Road, at 1060 Bardstown Road here in Springfield.
Great. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on your award. Again, this is Springfield State Bank's receiving the Business Equity Award. I'm here now with Cherry Gibson, who won the Woman of the Year Award with the Springfield BPW, and Ms. Gibson is actually a founding member of the Springfield BPW, correct?
That's correct. Yes, we started in 1964. We held our first meeting at Lincoln Homestead log cabin.
Okay.
With 86 members and guests in attendance.
Fantastic.
So we're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year.
And being a founding member, what made you, when that group came together, why did you decide to create a business and professional women's club? Now, this was 1964, right?
Right. Well, I wasn't one of the organizers. The lady there's two ladies actually trying to get it together, and they came to me and wanted me to be a member. And actually asked me to be an officer, so I was recording secretary.
Okay, fantastic. So it's been 50 years that we've been doing. What have you seen kind of evolve and come about with this organization?
Well, we've seen big strides with women in the workplace. In 1964, most women were either teachers, secretaries. They didn't hold high positions in big companies that they do today. So that's been a big, and of course that's what BPW has worked for, and we're still working for equal pay for women.
Right.
And we've made great strides. It's like Robbie said a while ago, I think out of 41 staff he has at the Springfield State Bank, I think 33 or 36 of those are women, and many of those women hold important positions, vice president, and you wouldn't have seen that in 1960, in the 60s. No.
So it's been quite an evolution that's occurred.
Yes, yes.
Now, too, you actually have members from several different communities, too, because it's kind of broadened from just Springfield as well, correct?
Well, there used to be a club. We sponsored a club in Marion County several years ago, and we sponsored a club in Bardstown. Both of those clubs are folded, and one of our members that now lives in Lebanon used to live in Springfield, and she still is a member. Yes.
Doing stuff. That's great.
Right.
So, for these 50 years, what's your fondest memory of some of the stuff that you've done with the club?
Well, I've really enjoyed the friendships that I've made, both locally and statewide. I usually attend the state conventions each year. I don't think I've missed very many. I've also attended 4 national conventions. We don't go to national convention anymore because we're Kentucky BPW. We're associated with the national convention, but we're not actually participate nationally. But I've been to 4 national conventions, so I've made friends from other states. So I've really enjoyed that.
That's fantastic. And Cherry, again, is the Woman of Achievement, or Woman of the Year for the Springfield BPW. And we have your plaque here, which is a nice Lincoln plaque. And you gave us a nice story about this because you actually are originally from England. You've lived here for how long now?
I came over in 1957.
Okay, so a few years. But you're originally from a county in England that has some Lincoln ties, right?
That's right. The Lincolns came from Norfolk, England. They emigrated from Norfolk, England. That's where they lived, and that is the county that I'm from. In fact, the Lincoln family lived about 26, 27 miles from my hometown.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
we both came from the same county, and so this is really significant for
Absolutely.
me.
That's great. And we had the Lincoln ties here in Washington County, too. Great. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here now with Sister Claire McGowan, who is the Springfield BPW's Woman of Achievement for 2014. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Gary.
Now, how long have you been affiliated with the BPW?
I've been a member of BPW for the last year and a half, but I've been, BPW has contributed to New Pioneers as a corporate member for the last 6 or 7 years. So I've been closely associated with the organization for a long time, and I admire the organization greatly.
So tell us about your work at the New Pioneers and how you got this award for Woman of Achievement.
Well, I'm not quite sure how I got this award. It's a great honor and it's very humbling. And the women who have received this award every year for the last 50 years are real community builders and people who've made a real difference in the community. So it's really an honor to be chosen to be among that group of women. I think a lot of times people don't understand the ways that women contribute to communities because most of the official positions have been held by men over the centuries. So it's very important that women's groups like Business and Professional Women get recognized as people who build communities in very significant ways.
Absolutely. And the New Pioneers has been working here in Springfield and Washington County for 10 years now?
Yes, it'll be 10 years in January.
Great. So it's had a big influence and impact on us here in our community as well.
Well, we try hard, and we've had excellent board members over these 10 years. We've had excellent members. We've had excellent financial support. We couldn't do it without that, of course, too. And just a real spirit of encouragement and people wanting to get behind taking better care of our planet.
Absolutely.
In our little place here in central Kentucky.
Again, Sister Claire McGowan is the Woman of Achievement for Springfield BPW for 2014. It's been Gary White at Springfield BPW Award Ceremony on Central Kentucky Television.